Hello, this is Alan Rimm-Kaufman, and this is the first part of a three-part series on auditing your pay-per-click programs. In the three parts, we'll cover a lot of ground today. In the first part, we'll be looking at primarily auditing your costs and your sales, the fundamental data which underlie your pay-per-click analyses. Why audit your pay-per-click programs? Well, I'd suggest it's worth doing because for many retailers, paid search is their largest form of online advertising. It drives the lion's share of sales to their site. It's a very complex field. There's many, many nuances and opportunities for errors. These errors could be made by accident, without ill intent, or they could be the result of malfeasance, an employee or an agency goofing off on the job and not doing what they should do, or even trying to make themselves look better when they're not actually looking all that good. And finally, a paid search audit can reveal opportunities to improve your programs. I like the concept of pulling a thread. As you dive into these things, you're going to find little things that might be slightly amiss. And what I'd recommend is pull the thread. Go all the way down and understand what's going on. If there's a strange order or a strange ad or a strange tracking URL, if you do a deep dive on these small anomalies, not every single anomaly, but the first few that you hit, you'll learn a tremendous amount. You'll learn about this particular anomaly, but you'll also you can also unearth or uncover fundamental issues with your tracking or your reporting. It's a very, very wise investment of your time. If you see something strange, you can brush it aside, or you can pull that thread and dive deep. At least for the first couple times, I strongly recommend the deep dive. How often should you audit your pay-per-click programs? Well, at least once a year, but probably twice. Once you get through January with all the beginning of the year startup and budgeting and closing of the prior holiday, February is a good time. We have clients that in the first week of February do a fundamental and deep overview of their paid search programs and then revisit them again at the end of the summer so that the programs are in great shape for the critical holiday selling season if your online store enjoys a Christmas season, October, November, and December. These things needn't take that time. A comprehensive audit might take less than a day and can pay back that time many times over. Let's start with the fundamentals of your programs, which are cost and sales. Before you can actually see if the program makes sense from a marketing point of view or whether the economics make correct, we need to make sure that the actual data are accurate. And so let's look at the cost data. Cost data you can get in three places. First of all, you have the actual invoices or credit card bills that you get from the search engines, and those are the actual advertising costs you paid. You also have costs as reported on your weekly reports from your search engine marketing agency or your in-house team, whatever the case may be. And finally, you have costs as reported through the web logins or through the APIs. And in the perfect world, these three sets of costs should all line